Hey guys, Mig here, content producer for Spot.ph, and we're taking a look at some of the buzziest articles this week. We're saving some of our most heartwarming and inspirational stories till the end, so do stick around because you don't want to miss that. I know technically you can just skip to the end of the video, but don't do that. There's a lot of good articles in the middle, so you won't want to miss any of that. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. Welcome to the weekly recap. First of all, did we just get ghosted? Yes, that is the note we are starting on this week. Ghosting, for the uninitiated, is the sudden cease of communication with someone without notice or warning. While this is usually used in the dating scene, we in Metro Manila can't help feeling ghosted by Arabica. You might have seen this floating around social media before any sort of announcement was made. Fans of this Japanese coffee chain was clamoring for answers as to what happened to this beloved franchise. While we don't know for sure what happened, former franchisor of Arabica, Alu Hortaleza, issued a statement on Instagram saying, and I quote, "Though our partnership has come to a close, our efforts to deliver warm, inviting, and high-quality coffee shops continue. Today, we're excited to announce that our dream will soon become a reality, so stay tuned while we finish brewing something good." Well, we here at Spot will keep an eye out for any updates, so follow our social media pages to keep up to date alongside us. Until then, you can read more about Arabica's closure and the people's reaction in our articles. Links to these will be in the description below. Let's continue to reminisce about the world pre-pandemic with these oddly specific Spotify playlists that are sure to take you back in time. If you need help remembering what the old world was like, why don't you immerse yourselves in these playlists, which include tambay sa Cubao Expo naka-tote bag, mga tugtugan sa UV Express kapag gabi, getting drunk in Poblacion Makati, and many more. Check out the article for yourself and see how much you can relate. We would love to hear which ones hit you right in the feels. And for the record, it's okay to cry while listening to these playlists and thinking about the good old days, right? Speaking of the good old days, remember back in around the grade school days when we take field trips to the likes of the Marikina Shoe Gallery to immerse ourselves in the culture of shoemaking in the Philippines? Well, you can't do that anymore because the Marikina Shoe Gallery closed back in 2020. Aww. But don't worry, lovers of cultures and shoes, you can bring home your own bit of history with Zapateria's Make Your Own Slider Kits. Forget Legos or model kits, sandals are the way to go. Yes, I said it. Nobody asked me to say it, but I did say it. This kit comes with everything you need to make your own slip-on sandals, or slides as they like to call it, so why not pick up a pair for yourself to have a little fun activity over the weekend to relax and immerse yourself in a little bit of Philippine culture. Moving on to some tech news, good news for fans of iPhone and convenience. Apple iOS 15.4 may allow Face IDs while wearing a mask. And if that's not impressive enough for you, it also has been noted that they may even include the option of adding glasses when using Face ID. As a former glasses wearer myself, I super sympathize with this. The more I can forget that I'm wearing my glasses, the better. Anyway, that's not all that's new with the iOS 15.4, and if you want to read about that, check out the link in the description for the full article. Now, if you're like me and you're an Android user, and like me, you're considering getting an Apple tablet for that Face ID feature, or maybe you're just looking to get a tablet for, whatever tablets are used for. Work, I guess. Games, definitely games. School, yeah, school. Games. But like me, you're broke AF, worry not as we have an article on the best tablets you can get under 30k. Philippine pesos, not US dollars, because 30k US dollars, oh man. If there's a tablet that's 30k US dollars, that's gonna be expensive. But if anyone wants to send me a tablet worth 30k US dollars, I'm all for it. I mean, here, I'll review it. I'll review it for you. There's something for everyone here, including the Apple Mini, the Samsung Galaxy S7, the Huawei MatePad 11, and many more. We took a look at all of these options and talked about some of their specs to help you make your decision as to what tablet will be the best for your needs. This month, the Philippines will be allowing fully vaccinated tourists to enter the country for leisure travel. Granted, this covers only leisure travels from countries whose nationals are allowed visa-free entry to the Philippines. Now, if you're not comfortable yet with international travel but still want to scratch that wanderlust of yours, why not hop on the recent car camping trend? We'd like to think we are car camping trendsetters because of the video on car camping locations near Metro Manila. But if this is your first time to go on this kind of adventure, check out our latest video on car camping essentials. We will leave a link in the description below and in one of those card things that pop up over there. Be prepared for your next adventure and learn about the exciting world of car camping. Finally, who run the world? Well, according to the great philosopher Beyonce, the answer to that is girls, and for good reason too. We have two stories of women who are running the world in their respective field. The first is the Philippine women's football team. After a historic win against Chinese Taipei women's national football team, the Filipino boosters secure their spot in the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. This is the first for the country to have qualified for the World Cup for any gender, so best of luck to these amazing athletes and we'll be rooting for you on your journey. Next is our article on Chef DL Tam, who was the first female chef to earn a Michelin star as the co-head chef of Bo Shanghai in 2018. She is now the head of the one Michelin star restaurant Obscura, famed for their mix of traditional and contemporary Philippine dishes. Here at Spot, we covered her story and we talked about how Miss Tam went from being an engineer to a Michelin star chef. This is a story you wouldn't want to miss, so do yourself a favor and head over to the article and read it for yourself. It's a bit of a longer read, but trust me, it's truly worth your time. And speaking of time, that's all I have this week on the weekly recap. Let me know which stories struck you the most, and if you have thoughts or comments on any one of them, I would love to see them down in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you like what you see, and consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification so that you don't miss any of the content coming your way from Spot.ph. I'll see you guys soon.